Welcome to Well-Conceived Business, the place health and wellness practitioners come to create businesses that deliver both profit and peace. Let's dive in.
Hi, and welcome to Well-Conceived Business. This is an episode you absolutely need to know about because I'm going to talk all about these whole Instagram auto DMs strategy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to break it down and tell you exactly why you should try it too, because it's something that has absolutely exploded in 2024, and I see no signs of it stopping either. The reason being is because it is so successful on many different levels. So let's dive in. So what I'm specifically talking about is not some spammy plugin that sends out a random number of cold direct messages to people. In terms of marketing wasted efforts and spammy setup, messaging cold followers is something that I would literally never do in my business. Along the course of my business, I've gone through times when someone might follow me and I will literally just write back, "Thanks for following me. Hope you have the best day." I also do sometimes, particularly for the Well-Conceived Mastermind, if I have someone on the wait list or someone who keeps answering and asking questions, and we're about to close the doors, sometimes I will send people a message and be like, "Hey, just checking and letting you know that we've closed the doors. I would love you in the program." But they're people who are warm. They've already joined the wait list. They've already said that they want details about it. So that's more like a check-in to check if somebody has any questions or if they've forgotten before we close the doors. So I'm not talking about like just sending direct messages. What I am talking about is, have you ever seen those Instagram posts or Instagram reels where someone will write, "Comment, grow below, and we will send you through this case study," or "Comment income and we'll send you through 100 ways that you can make income." You might even see on someone's stories, they'll say, "DM me the word banana and I will send you through 84 recipes for like leftover bananas." And then it appears that as soon as you comment that, there is this message with the link in the DMs, right? So some people will do this manually. They'll be like, "Oh, someone comments," and then I'll go through and manually select them, and then I will send people a link. So here are some of the reasons why people have started doing that. Here's exactly what the software is and exactly why you should try it as well. And so the tool that people are using is a tool called ManyChat. Literally, I'm sure there are several other tools on the market, but 99% of people are using ManyChat. It's a tool that is approved by Facebook and Instagram. And what it does is it allows you to automate these replies and make sure that if someone says, "I want this," you can then direct message them with that link almost instantly. So in terms of hardworking employees for your business, I would definitely count ManyChat as one of them. It will do this automatically, so saving you a bunch of time, and it'll do it 24/7. So faster than you could ever do it while it's fresh in someone's mind. And granted, we had actually dabbled in this a couple of years ago in our business, but then it was only last year that I was like, you know what, we're going to seriously use this as part of our launch and program and product marketing. And so we started doing it for my life coaching program, the Reset, and it was a game changer. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. So number one, when people are on Instagram, so let's say you say to someone, "Link in bio" at the end of a post, thinking of yourself in your own consumer behavior, how many times would you actually stop what you are doing, then go to someone's link in bio, then you would go through, click and do all the things? It would interrupt the natural flow of exactly what you're doing. So this is one of the reasons why Facebook doesn't mind this and Instagram doesn't mind this, is because they want people to stay on the platform. They want people to consume, scroll, for the longest amount of time. So they don't really love people being like, "Link in bio, let's get you off Instagram," right? They don't like that. They want people to be able to finish their scrolling and have that native experience. So when someone says, "Comment, grow below," what actually happens is they get to comment that word and move on with their day, keep checking all those things without having to leave the platform. So it serves Facebook and Instagram to be able to allow a tool like ManyChat to be able to do that. But then it just has all of these other benefits that you can use in business. So what it'll do is, number one, as soon as someone sends that, essentially, it will send the direct message to someone, which then means that if they keep scrolling, and they forget about it, doesn't matter because it's there as a new message in their messages that they can go back and look at a different time. So we have an email case study where I've actually given the entire stats on what that looked like for us as part of that launch for the Reset program. You can direct message me the word grow, and we'll send you a link to this free case study. The other thing you can do is if you want to know exactly how we set up ManyChat and get our exact, like, what words did we use? What did we do? We have a full instruction ebook for you, as well as like a lead magnet template, how to get people to take action on your Instagram stories, etc. And you can get that, enter it into our funnel, see how that works by commenting on one of our posts or DMing me the word toolkit. So if you want to steal our setup for ManyChat, comment the word toolkit on Instagram. You'll then see how our ManyChat works, but you'll also get the instructions on how to set up ManyChat and how to get it working. So what happens is people are almost guaranteed to be able to see that and have that link saved for when it is convenient for them to go on and get that message. But here's the biggest game changer about using this strategy. The biggest game changer about using this strategy is that it's a double whammy. So not only is it going to make it so much easier for you to convert leads from Instagram into your email list, which is one of the most important activities you can do in your business, because you could lose your accounts and everything like in an instant. People have accounts randomly shut down, taken over, etc. So if you don't have an email list, big red flags in your business. So you want an email list. You want people to come off Instagram and enter into your funnels in your business. And a funnel just means you take someone from finding out about you to knowing, liking, trusting you, knowing about your products and services, and then using your products and services. So that is a funnel. It's a very easy process, but you want people to enter into your funnel and work with you. Email lists are something like 41 times more effective than social media at conversions. You want an email list. So what ManyChat does is, number one, increases quite significantly the number of people who convert into your funnel because it's just so easy. They comment a word, they get the link in their messenger for when it's convenient for them, and then they can go and they can sign up, right? But when someone comments on your post, that increases your engagement on Instagram, which therefore not only increases the conversions of people from Instagram to your email list, but increases your visibility on Instagram as well. It gets people off the fence and engaging with your content. And we've seen a big shift in maybe the last 12 to 18 months of engagement really dropping. And it was kind of the same thing of like website blogs. Back in the day when I started blogging on a vegan food blog, people would put out a blog post, and then all these people would religiously be signed up to their email newsletter. They would see that was posted. They would go onto the website and we would all comment like, oh, I love this recipe. And they'd give their life story before that. We'd be like, oh, I hope they're feeling better soon, whatever that was. But we'd all have all these comments under their blog post. So then when Instagram launched, we would go on, we'd share stories, etc. on Instagram, and people would always comment underneath. They would liberally like those posts. We are so bombarded these days that people are not liking or commenting as much as they used to. That doesn't mean people aren't watching and lurking and hanging on your every word, but in order to support the algorithm in showing your content to more people, we need that engagement. That might be sharing your post, saving your post, commenting on your post, sending you a direct message. So what happens is when Instagram puts out a post, right? It'll put out a post to, in the first 30 minutes, to a small percentage of your followers who are active and online. It'll then see who has taken any action of my existing followers. And that's what's going to determine whether it pushes it out to your wider followers and your non-followers. So if the engagement isn't there, the post is not going to get traction. It's going to get shown to a really small percentage of your followers and it's going to fizzle out. Versus if somebody comments on that post, right, then you automate a reply that says, yay, I just sent it your way, or whatever that is. Then there is a DM in their inbox. It's actually triple the amount of engagement on a standard post. So versus the people who are not doing this, the people who have the ManyChat funnels would likely be getting these boosts in visibility because of the increased engagement that they're getting on their Instagram posts. And they're also benefiting from the increased conversions on Instagram. When the people convert to the email list, it's fueling this machine of then funneling people back to follow and do all the things. It's honestly ninja. And if you are not doing it this year, you are going to be missing out, not just on email subscribers and sales, but the increased visibility and engagement that you need in order to grow on platforms such as Instagram and get your posts actually seen. So what everyone's doing is this funnel called ManyChat, and you have to get onto it. We have, as I said, you can swipe our entire setup and so many good things that you can download, our lead magnet template, our nurture sequence, some really cool ways to convert your followers from Instagram stories into your email list. And it's all in our email list explosion. So if you wanted to get on board that, you can DM or send us a comment with the word toolkit on my Instagram at Robyn Birkin. See exactly how it works. We've obviously used it really successfully in our reset launch, but we are now using it in this business. And honestly, it's like going from, my Instagram account at the moment, you can follow on with my 90-day experiment on my Instagram, but because I've changed niches, but don't want to change accounts, and that's a whole story in and of itself, the engagement on my account is so low. So one of the things that's really counteracting that is ManyChat. And so you'll see certain Instagram posts. If my normal Instagram posts at the moment, so different from when I was doing life coaching. If my normal posts are getting like one comment, my ManyChat posts are sometimes getting up to like 80 comments on them because of this ManyChat funnel, because Instagram sees it, it gets pushed out to more people, then more people, then more people. Then we can support that with like awareness ads on Instagram and boost that even further. It's not a boosted post, but that's a poor choice of words. But it really is this kind of like tornado. So if you're not onto it, you are honestly missing out. And that is what it's all about. It's definitely a trend that is here to stay. And I hope you try it and use it in your business too. Catch you next week.
Well, that's Well-Conceived Business for this week, done and on the books. Let's connect at Robyn Birkin on Instagram to keep the conversation going.